Have you just been so busy lately that you haven't had time to work out? Or maybe the thought of exercising makes you feel more stressed than it's worth. Either way, many people don't exercise as much as they should. So, what happens to your body if you don't exercise at all for a month? Let's find out. Your muscles will lose mass. What? No more gains after a month of no workout. It seems impossible, but it's true. When you don't work out, your body will start to break down muscle tissue for energy. This process is called muscle atrophy. And according to research, a person can lose up to 3 pounds of muscle per month when they stop exercising. But how does this happen? Well, when you're inactive, your body will start to convert your muscle into glucose, which is then burned as energy. The excess glucose is stored as fat, so not only will you start to lose muscle, but you'll also gain fat. Your bones will become weaker. Did you know that exercise is good for your bones? When you exercise, especially with weights, you put stress on your bones. In response, your body will store minerals, particularly calcium, in your bones, making them stronger. However, if you don't exercise, your bones will start to lose minerals and become weaker. In fact, research shows that a sedentary lifestyle can lead to loss of up to 1% of bone mass per year. That may not sound like much, but it adds up over time. So, if you don't exercise for an entire month, you can expect your bones to become significantly weaker. Your cardiovascular health will decline. When you exercise, your heart has to work harder to pump blood around your body. As a result, it becomes stronger and more efficient. However, if you don't exercise, your heart will start to weaken. Research has shown that people who are inactive have a higher risk of developing heart disease and having a heart attack. But what exactly does this mean? Well, when you're inactive, your heart doesn't have to work as hard, so it becomes lazy and starts to enlarge. This enlargement of the heart muscle makes it harder for your heart to pump blood around your body, which can lead to heart failure. You'll be more likely to suffer from injuries. We all know that exercise is important for our physical health, but did you know that it's also important for our mental health? People who exercise regularly have a lower risk of developing mental health problems such as depression and anxiety. However, if you don't exercise, you'll be more likely to suffer from mental health problems, which can make it harder to cope with everyday life. For example, you may become more irritable or have difficulty concentrating. This can lead to arguments with friends and family members, which can make you feel even worse. So, if you're feeling stressed, it's important to find healthy ways to cope with it, such as exercise. Your sleep quality will deteriorate. Exercise helps us burn off energy, both physically and mentally. When we're active, we use up a lot of physical energy. And when we're mentally active, we tend to focus on the tasks at hand and have time to worry about things that might be bothering us. However, if you don't exercise, you'll start to feel more tired and fatigued, which can make it harder to sleep at night. Research has shown that people who are inactive have a higher risk of developing sleep disorders. So, if you want to improve your sleep quality, it's important to get regular exercise. Are you still wondering whether exercise is worth it? Well, hopefully these facts have convinced you that it is. Remember, even if you don't see results immediately, don't give up. It takes time to develop new habits. But once you get into a routine, you'll feel the benefits both physically and mentally. So, what are you waiting for? Lace up those sneakers and get moving. Your body will thank you for it. Do you think you'll start exercising after watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share if you think someone else will benefit from it.